Hello, awesome humans. I'm Natalie, and today I want to completely change how you think about self-care from something that is a gift or a luxury or something you do once you've done all the things and you deserve to something that you think about as a leadership skill. All right, dive in with me. Hello, awesome humans.
And it takes courage to say that your brain is not your master.
So let's just start with the basics, because this is so important. We live in a world that is constantly giving us this message that self-care is something that is a luxury that we should do on the weekend or when we take a time off. Something, it belongs in our personal area and it doesn't belong at work. And I want to break through that completely, because here is what self-care actually is. Self-care is a skill of fueling your emotional, mental, and physical energy. Think about it this way. Let's say, let's use an analogy of a car, okay? A car needs fuel, gasoline or electricity. Let's just talk about gasoline for this example. It needs gasoline as its fuel to do its job of being a car. When the car does not have fuel, when the car is empty of gas, it cannot do its job of being a car. Your energy, your mental, emotional, and physical energy is your fuel. When you don't have enough, you cannot do your job of being human, of leading others, of helping others, of being a great leader or parent or colleague. It is not, if it is not sometimes, always, you need energy, emotional, mental, and physical energy to be able to share your gifts with others, to be able to honor your responsibilities. And that is why I want you to start thinking about self-care as a leadership skill. Now, let's define what we mean when we say leader. My definition of a leader is someone who positively impacts other people's capacity to thrive. I'm going to say it again because it's really important. You're not a leader if people report to you. That does not make you a leader. That makes you a manager. It's not about your title. You're a leader if you positively impact other people's capacity to thrive. And you cannot positively impact other people's capacity to thrive if you are empty, if you are exhausted, if you have no mental or emotional or physical energy. And that is why self-care is a leadership skill. And I would love to change our community, our world, and your individual mindset to embrace that. Because when a car doesn't have gasoline or electricity, it cannot do its job of being a car. When you as a human being do not have energy, emotional, mental, or physical energy, you cannot do your job of being human, and you cannot show up fully for others. You cannot positively impact other people's capacity to thrive, which is what makes you a leader. So self-care is not a luxury. It is not about getting a massage or going on vacation. Don't get me wrong. Those are wonderful things, but they're just wonderful, fun, important, fun, luxurious things. Great. And vacation, by the way, is not a luxury. It's really important. But self-care is a daily practice. It is a daily responsibility that we have if we want to positively impact other people. And self-care has two really important components. It's about doing things that intentionally fuel your mental, emotional, and physical energy. Taking breaks, getting rest, getting fresh air, eating nutritious food, doing things outside of work that bring you joy are just some of those examples. And the second part of self-care, which is so important, is about doing fewer things that unnecessarily drain your energy. Multitasking, passively, mindlessly scrolling social media, reading too much news without purpose, not taking breaks, not getting fresh air, negative self-talk, constantly criticizing yourself, back-to-back meetings without breaks are just some examples of things that unnecessarily drain your energy. So again, self-care has these two important parts. Intentionally doing things that fuel your emotional, mental, and physical energy, and doing fewer things that unnecessarily drain it. And so it's really important to treat self-care as your daily responsibility, especially if you care about being a leader who positively impacts other people's capacity to thrive. And so in tangible, practical terms, if you can make a plan every day and consider it part of your leadership responsibility, part of your leadership skill, if you can make a 2-part plan, very simple. What will I do today that fuels my energy? What will I do less that unnecessarily drains my energy? If you can make that commitment to yourself, please recognize you are honoring your leadership. You're honoring your commitment to bring your fullest potential, your unique gifts, your full humanity to positively impact other people. When you make a commitment to yourself, to practice self-care, you're making that commitment to every single person you impact. So I hope you both feel inspired and empowered to recognize that self-care is a leadership skill. It is not a luxury. It is not something that belongs in your personal sphere of sometimes. It is not something you get to deserve after you take care of other people. Self-care is your responsibility if you care about positively impacting other people's capacity to thrive. And in being that, it is a core leadership skill because you are a leader if you positively impact other people's capacity to thrive. If you found this video valuable, please like it. Please share your thoughts in the comments. This will help other people discover it, and I would love to know what you think. And remember, your self-care is not a luxury. It is your responsibility on a daily basis to yourself and every single person you impact.